Hey everyone, my name is Carrie Woodward. I'm a team leader with Usborne Books and More, and today we are going to be talking about hands-on activities. All right, we're going to get started with our magic painting books. These are absolutely fantastic. We now have The Jungle, Under the Sea, the original magic painting book, and then two on fairies. So we have Magic Fairy Palaces and Fairy Gardens. So let's take a look at our original magic painting book. So basically all you have to do is you take the paintbrush, you dip it into water, and you apply it to the page. There's an extra sheet cover right here so you can put that in between the pages, and the pages automatically know what vibrant color is supposed to be on the pages. It's absolutely stunning. I actually use these books as well for infants for the heavy black and white. So if you have an infant and a toddler or an elementary aged kid, both of them can get some good use out of this because just the heavy black and white is perfect for infants, and then as they get older, they can actually use this as a fun painting book. It's fun for adults as well. I cannot tell you how many pages I have painted out of the magic painting books with my two kids, and so it's a fun activity that everybody can do, my 3-year-old all the way up to me. So definitely a noteworthy activity book that's hands-on and engaging. Next up, we have fingerprint activities. We have fingerprint activities animals as well. This is a fun book for parents and grandparents because they take their little fingerprints and dip it into the ink. It's safe and non-toxic, and it's washable as well. And they can put their little fingerprints all over this page, and then mom or grandma or dad can then help them with all of the fine lines to help create all the characters in this art book. It's a hardback book. It's a keepsake. You can keep it forever and show them just how little and how fun their art was when they were little. Next up is a new one that we've got, The Wild Garden. This is a rub-down transfer book. So what they do is they open up this pouch and you can see all of the different, there are pages upon pages of all of these different flowers. And then they go and take a pen or a pencil or rub down a coin and rub down on that transfer page onto this actual garden page, and they get to actually create their own wild gardens. So my daughter likes to do these because she's really into fairies, and so she creates all of these different scenes for her fairy that lives in her room. And so a fun hands-on activity book for artists, for budding artists. Next up, we have a couple of kits like this. So we have the Sticker Dolly Dressing fashion designer, but they're making party clothes. So in here you've got stencils, patterned papers, again some rub down transfers, stickers, the design book, and some pens. So this is just a great gift set for a little girl or boy that likes to design things and likes to be creative and wants kind of a fun, unique kind of gift set to be able to use their creative imagination to make things. We also have a couple of sets like this. This one is the shark. This one actually comes with a shark book inside of it, and what they do is they take this like brick or rock like set, and they chisel and chip. They have glasses and these little metal tools, and they chip away at it and find all of the bones for the shark, and then they get to design, they get to build the actual shark bones to create the shark and excavate him. And so there's a book that goes with it, so there's lots and lots of learning involved. Highly recommend the building kits. Next up, we have a couple of new foil art. And so what they do with these is there are all kinds of, so you open it up, there is this book that explains kind of how to do it all. So they're not going to be left kind of wondering what they need to do. And then there's all of these great, in here is the papers that they would use. And so they would take all of these out. There's all kinds of like shiny papers like this and papers that look like this in these two packs. And so they apply the foil art to the page itself, and they just make beautiful art, shiny art, in either the patterns or the ocean animals. So a fun, hands-on, very glittery, but without real glitter, art project for them. And then lastly, I threw this in here because it is very hands-on to cook, and I absolutely love this cookbook. So there are over 150 recipes in here. If your kiddo is not very artistic, but they love to cook and still love to get their hands involved in things and you want them learning, I definitely recommend the Start to Cookbook. 150 recipes. There's modifications and adaptations on every single recipe to give you information on food allergies and that kind of thing. And so just a great family oriented activity book for you and the kids that are in your life. So that is a small sampling of some of our hands-on active, engaging books that are in our catalog. So remember, all kids deserve books, even the activity books. Thanks.